This time of year, as a station, we've got one really important thing that we always add to the calendar. WMUR teams up with the American Red Cross just before summer hits for a statewide blood drive with 7 donation locations. And on today's show, that is what we're talking about, and the importance of not only the timing of this drive, but the life-saving gift of donating blood.
From WMUR News 9, this is Heart of New Hampshire.
Joining us on the couch today is Red Cross Regional CEO Stephanie Couturier, along with Karen Lucas and Charles Hayes and their daughter Roisin. And they know firsthand the importance of blood donations. Karen and Charles, I met you when you were days out from giving birth. Roisin, yes. It's good to see you again, kiddo. Are you looking at yourself on TV? It's pretty cool, huh? So why don't you guys tell me, just bring me back to those days. And Karen or Charles, yes, you can answer for us. Just what is Roisin's story?
Sure. So she was born a little bit early and required a transfer to a NICU. And within 36 hours of her being born, she required a blood transfusion for an infection that she had in her lungs. And that was considered a life-saving transfusion to help her fight that infection that she had. So it was quite scary. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks, but it worked, and here she is today.
Charles, what were those days like for you?
It's hard to describe, you know. It seemed never ending. It seemed like that she could just easily not be with us anymore.
Yeah.
But, you know, everything that they did and everything that the Red Cross did allows her to be with us a couple years later still.
So tell us what Roisin is like. I mean, we know she's a fighter.
She's a fighter. She is quite independent. Her favorite thing to say right now is definitely no thank you. We're learning the no word pretty well right now. But she also is maybe the funniest person in our house. She makes her own jokes. She laughs at them. She expects us to laugh, even though we have no idea what she's saying.
Roisin, you got a joke for us? You want to do a dance for us? Maybe in a little bit, okay? You can get up and give us a dance. Would love that. Stephanie, let's talk a little bit about the timing of the blood drive. We just talked about how busy this time of year is, but then summer gets even busier. So let's talk about why we do this blood drive when we do.
Sure. The WMUR Blood Drive is scheduled for Friday, June 5th, and it really is a kickoff to summer. Summer is an important time for blood donation. Granite Staters go on vacation, schools close, and the WMUR Drive is timed at a point at the beginning of the summer where we really need blood donation now more than ever.
And what are donations like right now? Are they down? Are they up? There's always a need, but where are we at this point?
There is, across the organization, we are in a strong inventory space. Typically it dips in winter months when weather forces us to cancel blood drives. And then in the summer months where we don't have those school blood drives and folks are making arrangements to enjoy vacation time away. So we're strong right now, but heading into the summer, we're hoping that folks will make those appointments, especially on June 5th.
Yes. Karen, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that prior to Roisin's birth, you weren't very involved, if at all, with the Red Cross, and now you really are. How grateful are you for their support and for blood donors themselves?
Yeah, I really did not get involved in the blood drive portion of the Red Cross until after Roisin. I had never donated blood, and my time with the Red Cross was really spent focused on more fire safety. We had a house fire when I was a kid, and that was something I was really passionate about with the Red Cross. And after Roisin had her blood transfusion, I donated blood for the first time, and as did Charles. And we consistently donate blood since then.
How grateful were you in those days when you had Roisin, she was in the NICU, and doctors were able to rely on that blood supply to save her?
I don't know if there's a word to describe how grateful we were. we know that it's a special kind of blood that has to be for infants. Not every donor qualifies for giving blood to infants, and so we're just so fortunate that there are folks out there that are willing to do that on a regular basis to help save kids like Roisin.
Charles, do you think that the entire experience with Roisin gave you kind of a different perspective just on life?
The perspective is more how fragile it is. I've had experiences where I've had a lot of loved ones pass away early.
Yeah.
And it never gets easier with how early someone can just be here and be gone.
It's true. It's true. And blood donors are lifesavers.
They truly
and
are.
we know that. What can you say about the people who you see waiting in line to give blood at these donation sites? What does it mean to you, Stephanie? What do you see when you see these people?
So I also have a daughter who needed transfusions when she was 3 months old, and my mom battled pancreatic cancer and needed blood. And so you never know when Red Cross blood or blood donation will touch you personally. And so for those individuals, we see folks now like Charles and like Karen who come out every 8 weeks, every 11 weeks to roll up their sleeve. And we also have some folks coming out to join us for the first time. It takes a lot, right? Not everyone likes needles. And so making that first time blood donation is scary. It's nerve-wracking. But when you see children like Roisin or know of families who've been impacted by blood donation, that's why our blood donors are there. And they're truly giving the gift of life.
It's so true. Karen, what would your message be to people who maybe like yourself were involved in other ways but just haven't donated yet and might be on the fence?
Please consider donating. I work at a hospital at Parkland Medical Center in Derry, and our chief nursing officer told me that she didn't donate blood until she heard my story, and she gets so emotional every time she talks about it. And so I just asked to please consider it. I know it can be a little scary, but it's not as scary as you think, and it's a lot easier to donate blood than you realize.
And you can save a life. Thank you so much, Stephanie, Karen, Charles, for being here. Roisin, can I have a high five? You were awesome. I'm so glad to see you again, kiddo. All right, to book your appointment, just log on to redcrossblood.org and type in the sponsor code WMUR and then pick the location closest to you. It's that easy. We do hope to see you on June 5th.